Welcome back, everybody. This is Let's Play Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. Part number 5. My name is Xexor. Thank you for joining me. Last time, I had, the time before, successfully distracted, basically I made Sergeant Moo have to go pee-pee. After he went, Nico slipped inside the art gallery. There's the pizza box on the floor. She lifted that up. There's a little spot on the ground left of pizza sauce. Had some gum on it too. She got took the gum out with and stuck it under her ID card. Just gross, but I guess she's gonna use that later, I'm assuming. Anyway, and then she got the pizza sauce kind of smeared around with the heel of her boot a bit to try to make it look like a blood stain. And then Inspector Nave went to go look at that. While he went there, George slipped inside of Henri's office. So in Henri's office, George did some searching around. We got a little bit too friendly with a statue of Henri, which had a button, though, that opened the safe. We cannot get in the safe right now. I was able to discern, after a couple of attempts, the code to the CCTV that was in Henri's office. And so using that, I was able to, what do you call it? Basically look at the footage, and then analyzing the footage, we could tell that it seemed like Henri had been nervous or whatever about the painting before the robbery even happened. So I don't know that he was corrupt. I don't think he probably is corrupt. But he was he already knew some of the background or the history or whatever of the painting. Anyway, and so we found that out, and then Nave came in and is like, "Get out of here, Monsieur Stobbart," and he's like, "Nobody leave town, especially not you, Stobbart, because you're my prime suspect," blah, 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 blah. So now, then George and Nico went and had a cup of coffee and said goodbye, so they're going different directions. So now we decide where we're going to go in the city. So here's Henri's apartment. We could try, here's the gallery. Vera Security. Let's try Henri's apartment, because I'm curious what he may have had at home that might give more information about how he knew about the painting and stuff. So let's do that.
As I approached Henri's apartment, I started to doubt whether coming here so soon after his death was such a great idea. Paris sure had a lot of similar-looking cafes. Tony's Brasserie. Looked expensive.
There's Gypsy Hotel.
Parisian spring fashion. Reminds me why I love this city. I recognize the name Sasha from the charges listed in Henri's credit card letter.
Right. So that doesn't mean anything for our mystery, though, right? All that means is he maybe bought something at that fashion spot after park.
At the end of the road, I could see the magnificent Bois de Boulogne.
Do anything else? Really? Not really, I don't think. Let's try this.
There was an intercom.
Yes, who is it?
Excuse me, madame. This is George Stobbart. Could I talk to you?
George who? What?
George Stobbart, madame. I'm from the insurance company.
For God's sake, did they have all this? I don't want to buy insurance.
No, I'm not selling, madame. It's about the gallery theft.
Oh, I see. You people move fast, don't you? This isn't a good time. I am so distraught.
Madame, Right. Now that hadn't achieved much.
Yeah. Locked,
Unsurprisingly,
right? Yeah.
the front door was locked. It was the door to Henri's apartment.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to have to go to the Vera Security first. Let's try that. So let's go over here. I didn't know there was going to be like a wife or something.
The address
there as
led
well.
me to a dead-end alley at the end of a deadbeat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera Security.
Right here on the left, apparently.
Vera Security. I was going to get some answers there. I hoped.
Yeah. No guarantee, right?
The place looked like it had been out of business for a while.
Neon sign.
The neon sign buzzed and blinked horribly.
He's got for sale.
The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards.
Xexor, you ever been in a place like this? Oh yeah, I've actually been in a few places like this. Several places, like alleys kind of like this, like in Europe. Also in South America, they have not quite as well-built buildings generally, but similar kinds of things. Where I've been in South America. There are probably places, I'm sure, in South America that are nice, but where I've been, they generally haven't been much more than...
The guy managed to look busy, even though he had no customers.
Looks busy. He's rubbing his head like he's got a headache.
Hi. I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Vera Security.
Yes, of course. It's the shop behind you.
Thank you. The name's George, by the way.
Call me Bassam. And do please forgive me, but I'm in no mood to talk. I have a resounding headache.
Does that help? No?
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me. I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
No, the previous owners. Used to be a restaurant. But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Alright. What? Okay. I don't... How am I going to fix it, dude? Use the nail clippers on it.
That was never...
Let's go look at it. Maybe it's a puzzle. I don't know.
I took a good look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing.
It's possible to rearrange the letters. To do this, interact with a letter to pick it up. Then move the letter to a different socket. Simply move the letter to a new position. Interact to drop it in that socket. Okay.
I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated.
Alright. What does he want to say, though? I mean... I don't... What am I supposed to get it to say, though? What's this place supposed to be called? Ma mère a su sauter? Perdu? None of these, right? Salade. Yeah, I don't know what he wants it to say, though. Ask him about the sign, maybe, what he wants it to say, because I'm not sure.
The buzzing and flashing has stopped.
And I am very grateful. But the sign still looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? When you're building a brand from the ground up, name is everything. I need a name that makes my customers long for adventure and treasures from faraway places.
I could take a look at your sign, come up with something.
You are like a genie from a magic lamp.
Tell me about your business idea.
This stall is going to put me through college while giving me field experience. But the nonsense sign is working against me. It should spell a name for my shop. I need something original, yet familiar, bright and in your face, yet subtle and symbolic.
All right. What? Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Wow.
Seemed the letters could be... Shame it didn't have the right letters to spell Bassam. I'd have to think of something else.
I'm not sure. Let's see. It's Einde, but that's not French. Probably gonna have to. I can move some of these also, though, right? Look at his stall again.
The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards.
Okay.
Seemed the letters could be moved around. Shame it didn't have the right letters to spell Bassam. I'd have to think of something else.
Well, let's see. What can I do? Perdu. Pièce. Pièce. Par Jean d'ouvrage. Avec Sarah Savine. Nope, no clues down there that I can see. Okay, he's got retro, keychain, just memorabilia in general. He wants to be like expressive, and bright, and sale. Huh.
The completion note. A small piece.
Yeah, not gonna put that back. All right, whatever. Can't do like s'il vous plaît. Gosh, I don't know. I really don't know what I could do. Main menu.
Ah, Brett. It was my beloved.
Hey, Nico. I've arrived at Vera Security. It's a pretty seedy outfit.
Great. Anything else?
Not right now.
Well, call back if you find anything.
So nothing there, huh? Bassam. Retro. I just don't know.
Seemed the letters could be moved. Shame it. I'd have to think of something.
I'm out of ideas, guys. Dal. Oops, not one of it. This one. I keep getting Dutch in my head instead of French, so I'm not thinking of any French words. Day. I could do day something, then I need a 3-letter word that's plural. Maybe la? La something? La seed? No. The side, but it's not. It doesn't work. La. Oh. How about this? Two D's in Aladdin, I think, right? Whoops.
Aha. That seemed like a good name.
Perfect.
Hey, Bassam. How about this? I know it's not your name, but...
Aladdin. Very cool. That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every one of my USPs.
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Okay, I cut the vid because I spent some time trying to look up on like translate.google trying to find French words and stuff. It turns out I could just use Aladdin. Aladdin isn't even French. Okay.
Rearranging the letters had been a pretty smart idea.
Aha, Mr. Stobbart. What can I do for you?
I really like your new sign.
It's magnificent. I owe you one.
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards, brushes, souvenirs. And you know what they say, happy sellers make happy shoppers.
So what are you selling?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like...
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Kind of cool idea, actually. Make like your spot's the only place you can get stuff. That's smart. Oh, I guess
Aha, Mr. Stobbart. What can I do for you?
forgot to. I should ask about the other stuff.
So what else are you selling?
Stop by now and then. You'll be surprised.
No kidding?
Okay.
Do you have any use for nail clippers?
Nail clippers? The pocket knife's little brother.
Yeah, I like that. I better hang on to them. Smell this.
Ooh. At least it's the real thing.
Terrible, right?
Bassam had already told me where Vera Security was. I decided to keep the wire. If Bassam knew how flimsy the sign was, he wouldn't be happy.
Okay, so let's go in the door to Vera Security then, I guess. Let's see what we can get in here.
Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
on the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
How about this? This will kill it, right?
I went to take a closer look.
Come here, little fella.
That would have violated the Chemical Weapons Convention.
Oh, Chemical Weapons Convention? Alright, here. Alright, as soon as you stop.
I was never going to catch it with...
How about...
There were crumbs on the floor. No wonder the cockroach was sticking around.
I can't... Oh, I wonder... can I sweep crumbs onto that, maybe?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Oh, almost. Almost a great idea. Almost. I don't know.
That was...
Yeah, I know. It's per turn. I don't know.
I refused to torture the little fella.
Well, I don't know. Paterberg. What else? Stretch goal? Oh, okay.
There was a huge cockroach in the way.
Oh. So I can't go anywhere without the cockroach, without taking care of the cockroach first. See if he has something for getting rid of cockroaches, maybe.
Aha, Mr. Stobbart. What can I do for you?
Do you happen to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets within a liberal economic framework. But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please, whatever you do, don't squish it.
Why's that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. Well, what's that, a cookie?
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
I'll give it a try.
Glad to help.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to end this part here. Next time, I guess I'll try to... I don't know if I can empty this or something. Maybe I can put... Like, I don't know what I'm going to use for a container. But we'll try to figure it out next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Till then. Peace.